Yo-ho, what's up? Hey, cut that noise, man. Cut it off now. All right, what's up? Ill House Comedy Podcast. It's your boy, Everett Anthony. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday today. Yesterday was St. Patty's Day. Woohoo! Not really. I pretty much missed the whole St. Patty's Day. It completely just went right by on a Sunday. Probably, one of the best days to start day drinking on a Sunday when it's St. Patty's Day. Get ready for some corned beef and hash or wait a second, corned beef and hash. Wait, it's corned beef and cabbage. Hash is something else that you smoke. My bad, I mixed those two up. I think I'm still hungover. Yeah, that's right. I missed St. Patty's Day because I went out Saturday night, which I didn't even want to. I had like 3 options to go out, 3 different places I could have went. Yes, one of them was St. Pete, downtown St. Pete again. Passed that one up. Could have hung out at my friend's house. Passed that up. Decided to go to downtown Bradenton, hang out with some friends. Kind of last minute, didn't really want to go, but I was like, you know what? I haven't been doing that much. Let's get out of the house and, socialize with some people because these damn dating apps, these weird ass people on here, man. I'm telling you. All right, so I go out, have a good time. Unfortunately, if you have pickleback shots, that is Jameson whiskey, and it's also pickle juice that they use, right? Now, if you take a shot at the Jameson, if you don't really like Jameson, it's kind of nasty. You almost want to puke in your mouth. But as soon as you take that pickle juice right after it, chase it down, it eliminates the Jameson. It's a really good shot to take. Plus, supposedly, like runners, they drink pickle juice because it's good to rehydrate you or something like that. I don't know if it's the sodium, what the hell exactly it is. So you would think, taking all those pickleback shots, you shouldn't be that hungover the next day, Everett, because you got all that pickle juice that's rehydrating you and all that. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter how much pickle juice you drink, how many pickles you eat, what the hell you do with a pickle on your off time. I'm not judging you. I'm just here to tell you it doesn't matter. Because when you have that much alcohol, your damn brain swells up and you're going to have a hangover no matter what. There's no way to fight it. I know some of you don't get hangovers. So I drink all the time. I don't get hangovers. Well, honestly, I don't believe you when you say that, okay? You're freaking lying. You're probably one of those people that say, oh yeah, I don't get it. You're bullshit. I think everybody gets hangovers. Some of y'all just want to lie about it because you think you're cool. Hey, you're not hurting or helping me just because you didn't have a hangover. I'm still dealing with my own damn hangover, right? Okay, so I was in a supermarket. Let's just say I was in a Walmart supermarket today, and I happened to notice this lady walking around in her Publix shirt. Now, Publix is another supermarket here, and they're competitors. Walmart, Publix, they're competitors. And I'm watching this lady walk around in her Publix shirt, and I just think to myself, why don't you have, just a little bit of respect for the company you work for? Now, look, I'm all down for shopping other places. I don't give a damn about that. Because, hey, whoever's got the cheapest deals, that's where I'm going. Or, in my case, if I'm on, the supermarket that I don't work for is on the right side of the street, but my street, my supermarket's on the left side, that means I got to cross over traffic and this and that. I'm going to go to the store that's closest to me so I can get in and out and go to hell home. Plus, like I said, if someone's got better prices, that's just where you're going to shop. We're all trying to save money. But my thing is, why can't you take your work shirt off? Or maybe do you not have a jacket in your car? You can just throw something on real quick. Have a little bit of respect for your company. In my head, I was just I wanted to go and ask her, what are you thinking when you wear your company's shirt in a competitor's company to shop? That's what I wanted to ask. And in my head, I can imagine I would have walked up and be like, hey, how you doing, lady? And she'd be looking at me like, okay, doing good. You need some help? I'd be like, yeah, I was just wondering. You work for Publix, right? And she'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, why are you in Walmart right now shopping? And she'd be like, look here, bitch. Walmart's got T-bones on sale for $3.99 a pound right now. That's why I'm here. No, Publix doesn't have them. They're $9.99, okay? Do you understand the difference of that math right there? That's like $6 savings. That's exactly why I'm here. I'd be like, cool. You didn't have to get all angry about it. I was just trying to ask you a question for my podcast so I can get some good feedback, but you're just being a bitch. And actually, I'm going to take a picture of you and upload it to social media and show everybody at Publix that you ain't supposed to be shopping in here. Yo, traitor. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding because I shop at competitors all the time, like I said. All right. So I heard this a week or two ago, which I probably should have known about this, but I'm not a big rock guy, so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. But, apparently one of the guys from Drowning Pool, the band, committed suicide a while back. Now, I just heard about this. We were driving up somewhere. Somebody mentioned it to me. And I was like, oh, really? I don't even remember hearing about that. And the weird thing to me is, like, look, I deal with depression, so don't get all crazy about this. But if you're in a band and the name of your band is Drowning Pool, you pretty much a big thing for a while there. You had some pretty big hits. And you decide to take your own life. You're being selfish. Anybody that commits suicide knows you're being selfish, which I definitely understand. When you're in that set of mind, you can't think straight anyway, so that selfish thing doesn't factor into what's going on. But I mean, for a split second, not one time did that guy say, I'm going to kill myself, but I'm going to try not to be so selfish. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to somehow drown myself. Can you imagine the headlines? Guy in the Drowning Pool band kills himself by drowning. Like, that's a story right there. I mean, that's a documentary. I mean, help your people out a little bit. Maybe no, that's a little too deep. What do you guys think? I thought it was funny too, but I know some of you are gonna get pissed about that. But can't make everybody happy. All right, so I feel like everybody handles their alcohol different. Everyone's got some people can drink a lot, and some people drink a little bit and be super drunk. My tolerance, I would say, I probably can't drink a whole bunch anymore because I just don't drink as much as I used to. I'm just tired of the hangovers. But you know how there's a certain point of alcohol you can have in your system, and if you blow past that point, you get a DUI. Now, I don't know what the number is. I probably could pause it right now and look it up. Let me check this out. All right, so it's 0.08. If you're above 0.08, you can get a DUI. But hear me out on this one, right? Everybody's alcohol, level is different. Some people, if you're a really big person, I would imagine you can hold your alcohol a little bit more. If you're like super skinny, which don't get me wrong, I know there's probably skinny people can outdrink big people. It's not my point. My point is, should there not be a class you can go to on a weekend? It'd probably have to be like a Saturday and Sunday, or, you can go during the week too, I guess. No big deal. But it has to be a really long class too, like 2 full days you got to go through here. And basically what you do is they start giving you alcohol, you start drinking, and then they put you out on the road. Or maybe not the road, maybe a simulation thing. I'm sure they can do that by now. They have a whole bunch of simulations. And you just start drinking, and then you just got to keep taking these driving tests after you drink so much. They track what your alcohol content is. 0.08 for some people might be legally drunk and they can't actually drive a vehicle. But there might be somebody that's like 1.5 can still drive a car really good. And after like 2 days of just nonstop drinking, testing, running cones over, eventually everybody's alcohol should be different on what they have to blow to get a DUI. Because some people can just handle their alcohol. Now, I'm not condoning drinking and driving. I'm actually trying to help us out more. I'm trying to help people that, can drink maybe 3 beers and still drive without getting a DUI. Because they're not drunk. They just like beer with their steak. I think we should come up with some kind of test for that. Don't get me wrong. 2019, nobody should be getting DUIs anymore. You can get an Uber, you can get a Lyft. It's really easy. All I'm saying is some people can drink 3 beers and drive home fine. Other people can't. And we shouldn't all be lumped into the same damn thing. Okay, here's a weird one. Am I the only person that feels like iced coffee and regular coffee are not the same thing? They're two different beasts. I know what you're thinking right now. Yeah, they're two different. One's super cold and one's super hot. One you'll burn your genitals on if you drop it in your lap right after the lady from McDonald's hands it to you. The other one, you drop in your lap and it'll just make you go, whoo, whoo, but it won't burn your genitals, okay? Maybe a little freeze burn. I don't know. I'm not going to try it. But in my head, there's also something that's probably different about it that might not be true, and I'm not looking it up. But in my head, iced coffee does not have the same amount of caffeine in it than a regular hot-ass coffee does. And I know they're the same damn thing, just cold and hot, but in my head, there's no way. The caffeine probably gets amped up because it's hot. You know, it's all puffed up like, oh yeah, oh shit, it's hot up in this bitch. But then like the caffeine and the ice one, I just imagine it's kind of like, you know, just huddled together, all like, it's so cold in here. Why is it so cold in here? We're fucking coffee. We're not supposed to be cold. But the hot ass coffee, that's just like, oh, goddamn, it's hot. Caffeine's just, woo, I'm ready to go right now. I mean, the only time you should be drinking iced coffee is if you're putting Kahlua in there. If you put like Kahlua in there, or maybe a shot of Fireball, then you can drink that. But don't drink iced coffee. It's just not a good look. I think only girls should be probably drinking iced coffee. All right, here's a little helpful tip. Domino's is offering 50% off. I'm pretty sure it's only online order, and I would imagine that's normally how it does. But they're doing this for March Madness. Pretty smart idea, because you know there's gonna be a whole bunch of guys, especially, you know, people in college just taking some time off, watching all the basketball games. You know they're going to be ordering pizza. Domino's like, look, everybody's going to be ordering pizza. We got to do something to get more business. Let's give them 50% off, because at 50% off, we're still making probably like 75% profit off a piece of damn dough, some red sauce, pepperonis, and some damn cheese, okay? So we're making mad money. But, you know, we got to do something to get most of the business. We might lose a little bit of, we might lose 50%, but we're going to gain that much more business. It'll make up for it in the long run. And, everybody loves pizza. Do you imagine the amount of sales pizza went up in the states that legalized weed? Can you really imagine that? Like, it's a joke, but I would love to see some of the numbers on that, especially like in Colorado. Like, how much did their pizza numbers go up? And like Uber Eats probably should have started in a state where they legalized, where weed is, because, I mean, it just goes hand in hand. It just makes sense to me. All right, last but not least, so let's finish this podcast off with me just rambling something off the top of my head, noticed and wrote down. So let's talk about my yard. All right, so the other day I was mowing the yard, right? Everything's going cool. I got a few drinks in me. I got my earbuds in. I'm listening to one of my own podcasts like a complete douchebag, right? All of a sudden, corner of my eye, I see this dude running. Now, I mean, he was running fast. For a split second, I was like, am I watching the Olympics? Is this Usain Bolt? Because this dude is running fast. Now, he was white, but he was running so fast, I couldn't even see color, okay? Now, when he went through my yard, for some reason, he tripped over this damn, we got one of those gnome things in the yard. And he tripped over it, and he fell hard, right? But he jumped back up. And the first thing he yells out is, I'm going to sue you for $150,000, but we can settle out of court for $100. Yeah, I kind of stole that from Friday. Shut up. Pay attention. So I was like, whoa, wait, you're going to sue me? Sue me for what, dude? He's like, I just tripped in your yard. I'm like, yeah, key word, my yard. Why the hell are you in my yard to begin with? You're not helping me mow right now. I don't see any tools. You got a gas tank? You going to fill up my gas tank? No. So what the hell are you in my yard for? He's like, oh, well, I was just trying to take a shortcut, man, okay? Can I just take a shortcut so I can get somewhere faster? I'm like, but where were you getting faster going through my yard? There's nowhere to go. You go through my yard, you get to the backyard, guess what? There's a lake there. There's nowhere you can go. Were you trying to get to the lake faster? This isn't a lake you can hang out at. This is a lake in people's backyard. It's just for looks. You can't just start sunbathing. So where the hell was your shortcut? He goes, look, dude, that's not the point. The point is, I tripped, and now I'm suing you. I'm like, well, here's the thing. What exactly are you suing for? Because you look just perfectly fine. In fact, you hopped up so fast, it was almost like, when the karate guys are on their back and they do that weird thing, they pop back up. That's what it looked like. You actually got back up faster than when you fell down. So I don't understand. Are you hurt? He's like, no, I ain't hurt. Just my feelings are hurt because you see me fall. Now I'm embarrassed. I'm like, what the hell? Is this 2019? We just sue over being embarrassed now? I'm embarrassed of myself right now. I can't sue myself because guess what? I don't got any money. And he's like, you ain't got no money? I'm like, do I look like I got money? I'm mowing the yard. I don't have a job right now. He's like, hey man, have a good day. And he left, and everything was cool after that. So all I got. You guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in to the Ill House Comedy Podcast. Peace.